Peace, family. Tap in. Alright, I gotta get this to you. You know, when I gotta get it to you, I gotta get it to you. Let me tell you how I'm feeling about this new year energy. What I'm seeing as a recurring theme for not just myself, but a lot of y'all too. If you don't watch this to the end, you're not gonna get it. You're just not gonna get it. I've never seen so many people going through drastic cycles being closed out all at once, and I pay a lot of attention. It seems to me like things are being phased out, right? I've seen a handful of people with loved ones passing away. I've seen a handful of people go forced out of work positions, people dealing with the law, like repossessions, something being taken back, being confiscated. All these many things could have happened to you. And the time frame that I'm getting is 2 weeks before New Year's to 2 weeks after. If the energetic New Year's in spring, what do we know that has to happen before you can get to that new beginning? Clearings. Space has to be made. This, for some of us, is not an easy transition. And there's no other way for me to put it than what's screaming so loudly. Cycles are being closed out. Contracts are being phased out. You know what we talk about when we talk about contracts, soul contracts. For some of you, it could have been a physical contract. You can't alter the contract. What's in between those four corners, signed at the bottom, that's the contract. So within this time frame I'm talking about, this is what I'm seeing happening, right? You're going down in the airplane, down the runway, and you're getting ready for takeoff. That takeoff, it's in the spring. Just like how things move in nature. Things blossom in the spring. Things are anew in the spring. Everything that happens before you take off in that airplane is the now, right? So you were getting ready to go on your trip. You were packing everything. You know, you're taking things in and out. You're saying, this doesn't fit, but I'm gonna make it fit. You know, you're going through your closet, boom, 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 you're getting all your stuff together. You're looking at everything and you're stuffing it, right? You're just stuffing it. Some of you are packing light. You knew you needed to pack light. Some of y'all were stuffing it. And you're looking at this bag and you're like, I'm gonna make it fit. You're at the airport, you're in check-in. Whoop, check it in. Some of y'all, alarms start going off. They're looking at it with that x-ray machine. They're like looking through the bag, taking shit out. It was a forced release. It was something being taken by force. This could have been force of officers, officials. This could have been force by God. This could have been force by your employer, by anything like that. So that's the analogy I'm getting, right? Cycles were being closed out. This is not something you could fight against. This was work related, some of you family related, some of you having to move, some of you dealing with repossessions, something being taken, something being confiscated. That's what I'm talking about. It's the same thing I'm talking about in the analogy, okay? That's the time frame. Now, you went through that, you're getting ready to board. You're getting ready to board and you're coming down the runway so that you can take off in the spring. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I'm breaking this down. And I saw it so clearly. So for some of you, like I said, this could not feel okay. It depends on your situation, right? I'm speaking about many different people, many different storylines. So put it where it fits, okay? Don't force nothing to fit. If this is not your message, that's okay. It could be for somebody around you. Share it with them. So that's what I got for y'all today. Don't forget to keep making space this Gregorian New Year. Clean out your closet, clean out your car, do the cleaning up that you can do. And like we know, we're always going through new beginnings. Things are always changing, pages are always being flipped. Cycles are always closing out and starting again. And all good things must come to an end, must shift within this timeline and in the next. Always do those vision boards. Thanks for tapping in. I know if this message was for you, it'll reach you. I love you and I love myself. Peace and love. Signing out. Change locations. I forgot my cards. Okay, so let's get some confirmation cards for y'all.